Guys. Hey, guys. Welcome to episode number 40 today. Guys, after a 2 week absence, I've just been really tired. Couldn't have anything to outsmart. Um, but today, guys, I'm back into the action. You know, trying to find a way to get back to what we're doing. And, yeah, it's good to be back after good amount of time. And just to keep everything organized and also preparing. But today, guys, it's your king, your luckiest man. May you guys act awesome. You're the best of all time out here. They keep some a little more comfortable and also something much more awesome, something special for us here today. Um, but today's day, guys, it is August 6th, 2026 already.
Understood.
Now, as far as what's been going on, I don't know where to begin today, but I will say, I did check out, one or two things. Actually, multiple things coming out of this week. We have the fair coming up already next week. We are already next week here today, and just keep everything intact, everything in ship shape and whatnot, and just to be open and honest, to keep everything else favorable, much more intact. But it's only been like 2 weeks, guys, since we haven't done anything. But we're gonna be trying to see what we can do this time around. So far today. But as far as anything else, guys, I had a good night's sleep for a while. Never been tied down or.
No turning back.
Excuse me.
Come on.
Well, you talk about having tie-dye or something. This King Guy's the luckiest man, but as far as anything else goes, I did hear that Spider-Man Brand New Day is gonna be, so far, guys, ever since the fourth Spider-Man recently got its reviews, already this past week, you talk about if it's going to be making over $1 billion, you talk about Day. So if we look at both movies, there we go. Now let me see if the volume's up or down. There we go. Hold on. So as far as I know, guys, it's been whatever it is, and you know, you talk about not being this close for comfort here today. So, well, as far as what I've been hearing, to reopen it. Oh wow! So we're looking at a bomb for self-destruction already. We don't want to keep everything out of reach. Good morning, Mike. How are you, sir? It's good to be back after a 2 week absence, but. Well, like I said, guys, I've just been pretty damn tired. As King Guy's luckiest man, but you see, guys, I'm not overthrown here today, so that's a good thing to look out for, and to watch out the same way at the same time. Well, I've actually been a little bit tired during the last 2 weeks since, been covering with work, covering anything that's not out of control, not out of anything to, relive as much, or, waiting to get back to what we're doing here today, for live streaming, also you guys in the chat, and you guys recall, I actually had another good milestone, for how long I've been on YouTube, Twitter, X, and Facebook. So I repeat, guys, I've been on YouTube for over 10 years now, ever since July 30th of last week, since I'm 33, going on 34 next year. I've officially been on YouTube for 10 years, and I've also been on Twitter, X, and Facebook for 8 years. So that's an incredible stat, and also an incredible thing to look at here. It's like the more you have, the more you want. The more you're keeping yourself much more involved. That's all we can do, and you don't want to feel guilty, you don't want to feel betrayed. You want to be proud of what you do, love what you do, and guarantee what you can do most of the time. But nobody can tell you what to do either. What to do and what not to do. You know, I mean, everybody's got their own channel.
My
But this
thanks.
is a toast, guys, for me. This King Guy's the luckiest man. 'Cause I'm bringing most of you and most of you guys in
I'm
here
getting
today,
better at
so.
this. Ready and
Yeah,
able.
guys, it has been 10 years since your King Guy's the luckiest man has been on YouTube now. Which is amazing. It's incredible. It's awesome. It really is. Not to go insane, not to go static as months, but it's good to be back. You guys heard me right, guys. It's good to be back after 2 weeks since I'm gonna put a stop to that. You know, I did check out my new chief schedule. You know, I've been on the phone. I've been on the phone for, my SSA and also, my other one here today. So, I mean, ever since, I would assume ever since the last time, and I've just been waiting to get back, towards what we're doing and keep something much more comfortable at ease, and you know, keep something a little more intriguing. Talk about something much more to, keep your eyes open. You talk about having your eyes peeled too, so that's all there is to it. So, but it's good to be back, guys. It's King and the luckiest man. So, but as far as I know, guys, the records the records that Avengers Endgame actually had. Spider-Man Brand New Day, guys. It's already breaking
Here I
records
go.
after record, and it's about and it's about to surpass $1 billion. But and that was like Wikipedia this week, and apparently Brand New Day of the fourth Spider-Man. Even though from what I've heard, the reviews were I mean, as far as I know, the reviews were real good. From what I've heard and what I've been seeing.
Right.
Okay, and I mean, the thing about Spider-Man is, you know, I mean, you gotta know how much you really put in the box, depending how much tools you put in. You know, hey, loves Rona, make a love shout out. How you doing? How's it going today? I haven't seen loves Rona come right in the chat ever since for quite a while. No, Valen, how you doing? Um, but yeah, guys, it's gonna get me a little bit more to get back to what we're doing here today. After this, 2 weeks. 2 weeks, that's more to handle without replacing
Onward.
another thing. But yeah, guys, see if it's been good. We actually did not do much, especially doing some of volunteer hour. Coming out of they have instead of WoW. You know,
Newfound
2 days ago.
ready.
But I did check out my new chief schedule, guys. Not to be colorblind. It's King Guys and
Misery.
Luckiest Man. So apparently, guys, what I have
It'll
is
take more than that.
I've got Sunday,
My
Thursday,
turn.
and Friday. But here, here's here's the catch, guys. Or here's the problem.
You're
I have to
finished.
work and set out the opening night of the fair competition, which is why we actually retained over this one cheerleading county last night. And I'm off today. I go back tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday, as I mentioned. But yeah, ever since I've been on the call between two gentlemen, about Steve, about cheerleading, it's like you gotta know what you want. You gotta know how much favorable you want to tackle, and how much of a risk you want to take, guys. How much you're putting away for Boston, how much you're putting away for something much more useful. How much you're really wanting to spend, how much you're willing to, you talk about budgeting enhanced. So, I mean, that's been the only thing in theory. I mean, that's only, I mean, not exactly a steamy or not to have a smelly dump or anything, but I mean, you guys understand that. I could not make it to every single ceiling competition. Okay, I can't. But the good thing is, I messaged two people coming out
Come
of
on.
4A last night, and my married sister Taylor Kendall talked a little bit with me at the end of the night after we became the 2026 Spirit Division cheerleading heavyweight champions, and also our reigning of our cheer squad guys was green, black, and white mostly. That if I mean, she actually asked me and actually did state the following: if I figured out my pickup time. And I told her, I said, guys, it's King and the Luckiest Man. I talked it out with the two of
What
them,
to do?
and apparently, guys, we don't start till 8:15. So apparently, we're pretty much good to go. Even though my ass is gonna be tired at the end, not only working at Chief, but also do some with
Come
a
then.
tier squad with our Cougars. Okay, so I'm gonna be really tired. I'm telling you. Village King, make a love shout out, my good friend. Killer Zay, how you doing? Um,
Can you
Brother
manage? I can do
Zay,
that.
how's it going? It's good to be back. Assalamu alaikum, Village King. What's Sahi today? We need the medicine and the other stuff here today for, um, if it's sponsored by Sahi today or not, but as long as we keep the, electricity, but as I mentioned to you guys, before I get to the involvement, I do want to thank you guys for joining me this morning.
No turning
With our
back.
biggest, strongest, phenomenal, exciting, wonderful, special, upgrading, original. That's right, guys. Our biggest, strongest, phenomenal, electrifying, upgrading, strongest, beautiful power of our community. Do what we can for one another. Do what we can at one time. That's all we can do. As long as we keep everybody in position, keep doing what we're doing, and as long as we can't separate the men from the boys, fellas. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and get this one thing for Level Up Quincy here. But like I said, as long as everything is stacked up for the time being, we're good. We're working on it, Village King. She still has the same laptop though. But yeah, guys, we have our social media, our Twitter. Yeah, guys, we have our social media. Our Twitter, X, Facebook, and YouTube accounts, and yes, guys, our podcast services all around the globe, like Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, and so much more. Now, Village King, when I was on your guys'
Got an
panel,
answer for that.
this past week, yeah, ever since this past week, I've been on YouTube for 10 years now, ever since the 30th this past month, and Twitter, X, and Facebook for 8, so. But yeah, Lullab Sahi
This
needs the
can't be happening.
laptop, she needs the toothbrush, and a brush. I'm telling you. Well, you talked about
Not looking
toothpaste
good.
as well. So as far as... Now, Brother JJ, have you been following a good amount of time for,
Getting started.
that, expo again for Kingdom Hearts 4 soon? I mean, I'm a little more, well,
Right.
excited. I mean, I was in a few
I
live
won't
streams,
let you die.
let's see how many people are prompt and also ready to go for that the D23 through Kingdom Hearts 4. The others from Village King, thank you so much. I feel like I may have to be a co-host to Village King if he does Link Day Sahiko or I mean do something that's more to the positive with that. So, but as far as anything else, I don't believe it's that bad, Village King. It really is not, but not to feel misleading, but as far as anything else goes, apparently I won't be at the opening day of the opening day or opening night for the two competition with our Cougars by next week because like I said guys, the more I
Just getting
buzz it,
started.
the more
I
I
cannot
put
fail.
away for Boston that my guardian's putting in for the bank for me, so it's all good. Keep everything else favorable, keep everything else under control too, so we've got to know what we're doing. We've got to keep everything else intact and also keep our faces up and smile. It's like, we can't do that,
Down with you.
then what's the problem? But as far as if there's anything else that I haven't checked today, also what I've been doing is, all I've been doing is just relaxing, been holding on,
Where to
I've
then?
been waiting to get back at this, been waiting to get back with Chief. I just couldn't buy any time to keep something, to keep everything else frustrating, keep everything
I can't.
else, intact. That's all there is. Um, but yeah, Lullab Sahi also needs to come in here too. It's like, where's the Sahi?
Ready
You
or
know,
not?
this is sponsored by Sahi or
I'll do what I
Puepic.
can.
So as far as anything else that I've been hearing, you know, everything else has been the same with work. Everything else has been the same. I mean, not exactly the same or not keeping something different. But if you guys want to talk about something different, how about the two characters
Come
that are
then.
coming back? You guys heard me right. You talk about the two characters that are returning with Brandon
I
Fraser's
needed
Rick
that.
O'Connell, Rachel Wallace returning as Evie. Not just those two guys exactly, but you talk about bringing the villains back. I mean, the villains back. You talk about bringing the guest stars back as a main character. Now two of them I'm talking about, guys. It's Arthur Fur returning as Arthur Bay, and also the one that recently played as Benny. They're actually coming. So if you guys want to talk about something shocking, those two gentlemen, guys, they're coming back for the fourth Mummy. That's right. So guys, apparently, it's been. I mean, according to TMZ, they're actually bringing these actors back because, you know,
Is
I mean,
this
I don't
the
want to
end?
speculate how much
Where
of an
to?
age difference that they're at right now, but I do know that one that played as Arthur Bay is still alive and around. He's actually like in his 50s. We talk about almost 60s, and you know, guys, we haven't seen Arthur Bay ever
No
since
time
the
to
second
waste.
Mummy, which is the Mummy Returns recently. He was not in the third Mummy.
No
What's
turning back.
from what I've heard on a
Please finish your
report,
Ivalice.
and when he
Please
actually
finish your Ivalice.
when Arthur Bay had that interview earlier this week, the
Wake
reason
up.
why he was not in the third
I shall be fine.
Mummy was his Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, involving Brandon Fraser, involving Rachel
Right then.
Wallace. I mean, Rachel Wallace was not in that. But as far as I know, the fact is, I mean, ever since we haven't seen these characters come back, the reason why Arthur Bay was not in the third one, guys, is because Hemotab was not in it. Which we'll get to Hemotab in just a minute. So you see, if you talk about bringing somebody back, you gotta know if they can still maintain the status,
I needed
maintain
that.
their aging. You know, maintain status as much as they can. You
How
know,
about that, eh?
how much they're getting paid for
My
out of
turn.
it, depending how much they're actually looking to, put aside, depending how much of an aging they can do,
Gotta turn this
how much
around.
acting they can do. You
I
know,
must grow strong.
it really is. But the good thing is, guys, for these actors to come back
Nothing to
alongside
fear.
Brandon Fraser, Rachel Wallace, and John Hannah,
Right.
you know, I feel like it's a good idea. But that's why they couldn't actually bring Arthur Bay back because Hemotab was not in the third movie. I mean, it's been 25 years, guys, since we've seen the first Mummy start releasing and start coming out. You know, with its credits, also, guys, with its with its other things to keep intact and also other stuff as well. But if you guys remember, the fourth Mummy will not be out till next year in October, and it's going to be intriguing to see if Arthur Bay. Here's the thing, guys. It'll be intriguing to see if you talk about Arthur Bay,
The
if
journey
he
is
still
never ending.
has what it takes, you know, to maintain status, help out Rick O'Connell and whatnot. But he's actually not too bad of a funny character, but
I cannot.
I mean, at least this brother of an actor's still around too. Now, as far as Benny goes,
Come on. That'll
he's only been in the
I should be
first
fine.
one. He was not exactly involved in Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. The only main villain, guys, was Jet Li, which was exactly the main villain towards Rick O'Connell, towards Rick, and also the other. But let me give you an update, guys. That deadline actually put in. So apparently, guys, according to deadline, this is not in gaming news yet, but this is something that I found out yesterday. So apparently,
This
guys,
bodes ill.
Odette Fu, guys, will replace his role as Arthur Bay. Now, this one does state the following since yesterday. I mean, I've read about it a little bit with my faithful fiancée that I've been with for 9 years.
Let's treat that.
yesterday. So apparently, guys, it does state the following. So he will. So all the Fur guys. Now the last
Here
name
I
is
go.
Fur. F-E-H-R. He will replace his role, guys, as Arthur Bay in the Fourth Mummy, was set to release on October 15th of next year. Now he actually did say an update on social media of what his character looks like 18 years after the last film. So that's why, I feel like he's still getting the money he's actually going to be getting.
How's
I feel like he's
this?
going to be getting more than that,
Getting stronger.
and remember, guys, he hasn't played on the Bay for the last 18, no, ever since
then.
the Scorpion King was out. But no, guys, he's got the chance to see what he actually wants to do. And,
My thanks.
he's like in his 50s, he's like somewhere in his early 60s, but, guys, never say never. Never say never. Trust me. But now, if you think about it, if you guys have your cards stacked, you actually can play the character that you're supposed to be playing and, get back to what you're doing ever since Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. Okay, so it's going to be interesting to see how much favorable
I needed that.
of having this actor back, back to where he belongs in the mummy scene. I feel like this is going to be a little more intriguing.
I must concentrate.
I feel like it is. Now, there's also been a rumor that both Hemotab guys, you guys heard me right, both Arnold Vosloo and Anaxuna Moon is coming back, and the Fourth Mummy is next year as well. So that explains why. Here's the thing, guys. That explains why Arthur Bay was not in the Third Mummy, because Hemotab was not involved.
Hello.
I mean, all of us can get that because,
I botched it.
I mean, if you're not expecting a main villain besides Jet Li to come back, then how are you expecting if you're able to come back as Arthur Bay, if you're coming back as a main character, or any type of character in the Mummy franchise? Now, Arthur Bay, guys, he finally gets to come back and does what he does best. I don't see him working with Hemotab, but Hemotab, played by Arnold Vosloo, guys, is... Well, I know Vosloo is in his early 60s right now, as far as I know. But you cannot tell a lie, or you cannot tell a difference how much amazing that these guys have grown. The only one that can answer that, guys, is King Guys and the Luckiest Man. Now, as a question, guys, the only one that can answer the aging is God, Depends how much of your body you guys can have, depending how much you're willing to take. But yeah. Lullub's Hana, make love shout out. How were you today? I thought it was going to be Lullub Sahi, but never mind. How's it going, Hana? If you guys could share out the stream today, that would be great. I've just been trying to get back to what we're doing for the last 2 weeks.
What's next?
Even though my ass was not going to be as tired, but I've been waiting to come back here.
Up on your feet.
I really have, and always will, But it's like, if I'm not live, I'm still around. I'm still going to be here. No worries. As long as we keep everything else in SIP safe, and we'll keep everything else under control, we're good. But it is good to be back. For the last 2 weeks, guys, it's good to be back. Trust me. So the main goal is, I'm going to try to snap out of it, guys, as King. And the luckiest man to get back to what we're doing next week, if it's possible. Well, you see, guys, since I'm going to be doing double duty, tomorrow. So apparently, guys, I talked it out with my married sister Taylor Kendall, which is one of our coaches last night. At the end of the competition, and she's already been aware, and also
I'm in your debt.
one of the other coaches has also been aware since I was trying to talk it out with Caleb and Kevin, and the two that I spoke to, excuse me, and
I botched it.
apparently our squad doesn't start till 8:15, and from what I've been hearing, guys, is
Stay with me.
I told him, I did state that, I told my married sister Taylor that I've got the rundown, I got everything under control through 4A, and apparently, guys, they're aware of what's going on, so. But apparently, they actually want me to be there.
You're
not just that, but
finished.
also, even though, guys, I have to miss the opening fair night next week, guys, work comes first. I cannot skip ahead with anything with
Where
work,
to?
and depending what Nick and Pete want me to schedule at Chief, so I can't skip around that. I can't take anything else undercover, so. I mean, you cannot have
You've
somebody
still
be a
got work
spy
to
and
do.
look at the schedule, see what times they stop, depending
And then,
what times they can continue, you know? That's all there is.
let
But
me
yeah,
help.
that's exactly what I've been doing. Village King, where's the Sahi today? You can invite me, and, if you're gonna invite me, and, what do you call it? If you're gonna invite me and, Sahi to the panel today,
Curses.
Sahi Queen is alive and well. But yeah, that's the only thing I've been doing, guys. I've been tired, been relaxing, playing. I've also been playing baseball out of my four
I'm
priorities
sorry.
for the last number of times. So, but I can't escape that. I cannot escape RPGs. Now I've heard enough
Come on,
about what's
that
going
will
on
be
with
quick.
Marvel's
Much
Wolverine.
obliged.
I mean, as far as that game goes. So, I haven't heard anything extra about that or whatever's been going on, or not be a twisted or anything. But everything else has been good, guys. We retained our Spirit Division title last night, and we might do the same
I cannot fail.
tomorrow. So, I mean, we'll be at our state defending champions of Tigers football by tomorrow night too. So, I will not be with the Seal squad on Saturday since, I mean, my future fiance for 9 understands what I'm getting at too. So, and the coaches, especially my married
Thanks.
sister Taylor Kendall, guys. Kendall and my
Newfound
sister,
strength.
Kendall, which is my married sister Taylor that's his married too. But she's been aware enough. I mean, I love her to heaven mostly, so I don't see why not. I mean, they understand, and I will admit that ever since I'm tight, and ever since we're aware that our squad doesn't start till 8:15 tomorrow night, I'm gonna be really tired, guys, after work.
Yes?
But I am off Monday as well, so we'll have one day. I'll have not just one day, but 2 days of WoW for sure, and then we should be good to go. Should be fine. We don't want to get anything down the drain. We don't want to keep everything else uncomfortable. All right, so I mean, we don't want to have anybody feel uncomfortable as much. So as long as we know what we're doing, and just a little bit tired today, guys, but we're fine. Speaking of other stuff, fellas, it's King Guys and Luckiest Man. If you guys want to catch more Final Fantasy Tactics, Ivalice Chronicles here today. If you're King Guys and your Luckiest Man, know how to put a smile on your face, know how to,
Greetings. Who needs
keep
that
everybody
feed?
else important, keeping everybody in front, top to bottom, hail to the chief or something. If you
Will
guys
that
want me
be a
to play
come?
new games on the schedule and continue to catch more Final Fantasy Tactics or FFT guys, Ivalice Chronicles every Thursday
Welcome.
mornings.
Who needs that feed?
I mean, I was thinking of live streaming during the last number of
May
days.
I
I mean,
buy?
towards the end of last week, but like I said, guys, I was tired, didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to rest. That's all I wanted to do. Needed some
Welcome.
time to
Romance.
myself,
Anything else
my
I can
future
help you with? That's the
fiance,
spirit.
and also Barrel for 9 as well. Actually, guys, I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna
Who'd you
do
have in
some.
mind?
I'm gonna do some with these characters here. I'm gonna do some errands.
How long will you permit
I
for
haven't
this?
done any errands yet, but I'm gonna
Anyone
try it.
you send on... Understood. You...
I'm
Anything to
gonna
come?
try it, guys. See what we can do. But yeah, guys, as far as anything else, I repeat, guys. See, I repeat. Chief has been good, as far as I know. Wildstar Stay has been good too. So, even though I haven't gotten any paid work this week, but
Welcome.
through WoW
Rumors.
here
Anything
today,
else?
but
It's just... Will
it's
that be
all
all?
good.
You're interested then? An errand's
I
over
mean,
and...
we've pretty
Right
much
then.
been
Though
doing
you're faced with
fine.
many a
Keeps them
trial, we've done...
comfortable,
Adding to
and
our force.
You picked up... I'd consider
so we
that
look
a
at a
job
nice
well...
mask. It's
Anything
comfortable,
else? That...
and also good stuff on it. But yeah, But yeah, everything's been good, guys. Now,
A
now,
warm
as I was
welcome,
saying,
Cook.
guys,
Anything
as
else to
king
ice the
and the
spirit?
luckiest man,
You
if you guys
sending?
want to catch more Final Fantasy Tactics Ivalice Chronicles every Thursday mornings,
How many
and yes,
days
guys,
till
we
it's
want me to
anyone
play
else
new
it?
games on the
Leading the
schedule
company.
also. Make sure you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment. If you guys have any questions or concerns, you guys can let me know in the chat. Them to me, and yes, guys, in the live chat.
A warm
That way,
welcome
me,
to you.
guys, your only king and your luckiest man can answer here today. If you guys have any questions or concerns, let me know. That way, if they're related,
That's
we
the
can talk
spirit.
some
An
stuff
errand
out.
spirit. Right then.
See what's been
We
going on.
achieved what we set
How we're
out to
doing
do
on the
and
channel.
truth.
How
I'd
is
consider
everything
that a
going with
job well
work.
done.
How everything
Will
is
that be fun?
going with each other. It cannot be replaceable. It cannot be misleading. Um, Now as far as we're tackling a morning monastery, guys, we might do that. I'm not sure if we want to wait till next week or not. But it's our second regular battle this morning. But no worries. We don't want to feel uncomfortable or feel strange. But I repeat,
Understood.
guys, make sure you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment.
It's time.
If you do have any questions or
Thought
concerns,
you'd
let
never
me know.
ask.
And me, guys, your king and your luckiest man can answer.
My turn, is it?
Also, guys,
Ever ready. It's
oh
time.
yeah, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Staying awesome and creative. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. We are at 646 months still, but that's pretty much a good, holy achievement that we've got here today.
Come on.
All thanks to the Lord, all thanks to a lot of you guys today. Um, so guys, if I was not going to be on YouTube for 10 years, I would have not done it without you guys. One of my four priorities. And also the rest of you guys too. And, you know, I'm not sure what the future is going to look like, guys, if I mean, in the next 10 years from now. I feel like my future fiance and I, fellas, I feel like we'll technically be married way before then. But I hope so. I don't want to have a brain cell or have any spider sense that is tingling, like Spider-Man, like Tom Holland, or anything with Garfield or Tommy Maguire to have an answer to that. I mean, if that's the case, then we might be married way before then. Hopefully, guys. Okay, guys, we're at 646 months today, and we're doing pretty well today. We're doing good. We got, 646 mods, and keep everything else intact, keeping everybody else good. And also keeping everybody in line, and also comfortable.
Come then.
Also, guys, I repeat, guys,
I must
I repeat,
concentrate.
love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome and creative. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. Anytime, yeah, guys, when we meet and greet, we want to see how people are doing on the channel. We don't want to fuss everybody down the drain or anything. But knowing exactly what we can do here. On one channel, multiple channels, if you're doing a different game, if you're doing a different stream. If you guys can please share it out, that would be great. That way my views can get back up a little more. That's why I have to stop, that's why I'm hoping to stop to, stop by and get back to what I'm doing. Hey, brother Leon, how are you, buddy? How's it going?
Who's stronger now?
No, no, brother Leon, I would assume you've already been aware that I did not live stream for the last 2 weeks.
Good.
That's why I was tired,
You don't
didn't want
have
to
me
do
yet.
much of anything. You guys understand, I repeat, all I've been doing is been resting, been relaxing for a while, All I've been doing, guys, was playing baseball out of my four priorities here today for the last 2 weeks. I was just tired from work, don't want to do anything, but here we are, guys. We get to make up for it now. Now we can. That's why we're not going to wait another 2 weeks, if that's the case. Hopefully not. Well, guys, one's immobilized. That one's immobilized, too. Well done.
Here I go.
Well done. But yeah. Keep everybody else under control, guys, and keep everybody else moved. But also, guys, not only we can meet and greet, But also, anytime we manage to find people and socialize with together, yeah, I did hear Brock Lesnar was retiring. I don't see the Beast going to AEW at all. I see him being a long time. I do see him going into the WWE Hall of Fame next year. For next year's, before next year's WrestleMania. But the thing about Brock Lesnar, he's the Beast. He's the Beast incarnate. He recently conquered the Undertaker's undefeated streak at WrestleMania as well. So as far as I know, if Brock Lesnar wants to go to AEW, probably not. Besides Tony Khan's not gonna pay him. I don't see Nick Khan having anything to do with it. But I will say Brock Lesnar was a really good superstar. Really good, an awesome superstar. He was a I was looking at his accolades.
Obafemi was wearing a white robe.
Yeah, Obafemi, I do see Obafemi still winning the World Heavyweight title towards, what do you call it, Roman Reigns next year at WrestleMania. I still see him beating Roman for the world title by then. But yeah, guys, I repeat as King Guy is the luckiest man, I repeat, as I was saying, anytime we manage to find people and socialize together, and sell each other out, and keeping everybody else comfortable, all we need to do, guys, is follow and share it on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. What's, for me, it's really good. Twitter, X, and Facebook for 8, and my 2 love and I have been together as a pair for 9 years. I've also been with her and my girl Bella, guys, for almost 18 years. So next month, guys, it will still be 18. But that's gonna be tremendous for me. Maybe a lesser contract. Well, like I said, brother Leon, I don't see Brock Lesnar going to AEW at all. I don't see that. Even if he even though he does not, if he's not going to talk to Tony Khan, then I could see him just staying retired going forward. But if I see anybody, what do you call it? If anyone's going to be inducting Brock Lesnar, it's got to be The Undertaker. I would give him to The Undertaker or Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon, no. I see him. As far as I know, if I repeat, guys, if Lesnar wants to get an opportunity, then I see him getting inducted by I repeat, guys, by The Undertaker. I see The Undertaker inducting Brock Lesnar to the WWE Hall of Fame next year, before WrestleMania. That's something I could see WWE leaning towards. I see them doing that, but we'll see. But alright, guys, since we talked a little bit about social media, Paul Heyman is a possibility. I don't see Triple H, I don't see Shawn Michaels doing it.
What to do?
The only few I see inducting not Triple H, the only few I could see inducting Brock Lesnar is, like I said, guys, as I mentioned, it's King Guy's the luckiest man. I do see either Paul Heyman or Undertaker. I see one of them. I see one of these greats inducting Brock Lesnar to the Hall of Fame next year. I don't see why not. Now months ago, we did recently lose Joe Doring. He recently lost the battle of cancer. But we talked about that after a while. But yeah. But alright, guys, keep everybody else intact and also and safe. But alright, guys, that's going to be the end of our social media after 2 weeks today. We're going to get to Steam in 7 to 8 minutes today. I know you guys miss me talking about Steam. I know you guys really do. But alright, guys,
Right.
we might tackle Bonnie Monastery in a minute. I told you guys 2 weeks ago we were thinking about doing that. I just got done equipping some for Ramza. It's called Reflexes. No, Ramses actually been really good on Ninja right now. He still has a good amount of abilities. Ramses only level 66 here today, guys. He's about to be 67 pretty soon. Dory Funk Jr. passed the other day. Yeah. Now Dory Funk is. I mean, I haven't seen. I mean, depending how many Americans have seen him in the ring and Terry Funk wrestle in the ring, I feel like both of them were a good combatant. Both of them were good combatants. Both of them were good in the ring. I mean, I believe they were. I feel like they were. But if you want to talk about all-time greats, you talk about, I would pick guys, Shawn Michaels. You talk about Hulk Hogan, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Now those were the greats. Well, what about this? Well, what about this guy, the Macho Man, Randy Savage? Randy Savage was a classic. He was a really good star in the ring. Him and Elizabeth. They were married for a while. And another name I can stack up really fast, guys, is the Ultimate Warrior. So those were really good superstars. And yes, guys, they were recently inducted into the Hall of Fame too. You know, through pro wrestling. So like I said, Brock Lesnar, I don't know. I've seen Terry on TV, but Dory on YouTube videos. Ah, right. No, Brother Leon, have you heard any big news on other stuff lately on gaming, or not too much? Like I said, guys, I've just been tired. That's all I can tell you right now. You know, I didn't want to do anything during the last 2 weeks. I just needed some time. Alright, guys, here we go. We're gonna go to a morning monastery. We're gonna be tackling some part of this. So we start with the dialogue with Alma coming inside of the library, and Alma does see. As you guys can see, we have the white mains above there, and who do we see? Elder Simon. So Elder Simon got a little more wiped out,
Speak to me.
and Ramza and Alma decided to check up on the Elder. We haven't seen Elder Simon. If you guys remember, we haven't seen him since the very beginning of this game. If we look at it. So, I need mobile games on YouTube app. Yeah, mobile games. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna be playing Call of Duty mobile on my phone. I mean, I've had this phone in front of me, guys. Was it still the same Samsung Galaxy A51? I've had a phone for 6 years. That's all I can tell you. But if it ever wants to restart itself, doesn't do it that much.